Om Namo Venkateshaya. Today we are starting the class with introduction to plant taxonomy. Plant taxonomy is a oldest branch of botany. It deals about the classification, identification and nomenclature of plants. From ancient period, human beings depend on plants for their livelihood like food, clothes and shelter. Plant taxonomy was started after the nomadic man identified plants that were useful for his needs. Now we see about the technical word taxonomy, how derived. The word taxonomy was coined by the great botanist A.P. de Candolle in 1813. The word taxonomy was derived from two Greek words. Taxis means arrangement, nomos means laws. Based on laws and principles, all plants are arranged in a systematic manner. Hence it is called as plant taxonomy. Taxonomy is of two types. Alpha taxonomy, omega taxonomy. So first one is alpha taxonomy. So if the classification is based on only morphological characters, then it is called as alpha taxonomy. Second one is omega taxonomy. So if the classification is based on cytology, histology and embryology, in addition to that morphological characters. So this classification otherwise called as biosystematics. Now we see about aims of plant taxonomy. What are the important aims of plant taxonomy? Aims or objectives of plant taxonomy. So there are four important objectives are there. So first aim is to study all the plants present on the earth. Second one is to arrange all kinds of plants into a classification. Third aim is to establish evolutionary relationships among plant diversities. Last one is giving awareness and training to the botany students and botany researchers. So that's about aims or objectives of plant taxonomy. Now coming to the important aspects of plant taxonomy or components of plant taxonomy. So here three important aspects are there. One is identification, nomenclature and classification. So first one is identification. So identification means it is the determination of an unknown plant specimen. So it is very important aspect in plant taxonomy. So plants can be identified with the help of floras, herbaria or botanical keys. So all of you know about what is meant by herbarium. Flora. So flora is nothing but a book. It details about the plants which are present in a particular area. So then the identification is based on overall similarities and dissimilarities with an already known plant. In case the specimen does not identified, then it is taken to be new to the science. Royal Botanical Gardens at Kew in England has the largest herbarium and an international center. Botanical Survey of India, useful for the identification of plants in our country. Now the Botanical Survey of India is called as Central National Herbarium. So that's about first aspect of plant taxonomy, identification. So second one is nomenclature. So what is meant by nomenclature? Providing correct scientific name to an identified plant is called as nomenclature. So it is useful for identification and classification of plants. So nomenclature should be followed by rules and regulations of International Code of Botanical Nomenclature. So now the International Code of Botanical Nomenclature is changed as International Code of Nomenclature. So the important rule is that binomial nomenclature should be followed for all plants. So binomial nomenclature was enlightened by Carl Linnaeus. So according to him, each and every plant must have two technical words or two words. So here scientific names of all plants must be in Latin language or Latinized English. If you can type the botanical names, then it should be in italics. If you can write it, it should be in underline. So here scientific name of a mango, Mangifera indica, L, it contains two words. First word is called as generic name, second word is called as specific name. So here generic name always starts with capital letter M. Here specific name always starts with small letter I. So here botanical name of a or scientific name of a mango followed by a abbreviated letter, it is L. So here L indicates Linnaeus. He discovered the species of Mangifera. That's about nomenclature. Next, coming to the third important aspect of plant taxonomy is classification. So after identification and nomenclature, these taxa are arranged in systematic manner based on similarities and dissimilarities. So here classification is of three types. So one is artificial system of classification, second one is natural system of classification, third one is phylogenetic system of classification. So first one is artificial system of classification. So this classification is based on only one or two morphological characters. So here example is Linnaeus system of classification. So here in Linnaeus system of classification, plants classified based on number of stamens and number of carpels. So based on number of stamens, so if the plants possess only one stamen, then they are comes under monandre. If two stamens, diandre, three stamens, triandre, four stamens, tetrandre, and five stamens, pentandre, like that. So here Linnaeus classified plants based on stamens and carpels, hence it is called as sexual system of classification. Next, another example for artificial system of classification is based on habitat or external appearance of plants. So plants are classified into trees, shrubs and herbs. So that's about artificial system of classification. Next, second one is natural system of classification. So this classification is based on all possible morphological characters. Example, Bentham and Hooker system of classification. So this natural system of classification also called as horizontal system of classification. Third one is phylogenetic system of classification. So this classification is proposed after Darwin's theory of evolution. So this classification is based on origin and evolutionary relationships among plant diversities. So there are so many phylogenetic systems are there. One is Engler and Prandtl system of classification, Bessey system of classification, Hutchinson system of classification, Thorney system of classification, Tuckson system of classification, And last one is APG, which was proposed in 2013. APG means angiosperm phylogeny group. So that's about classification. So plant taxonomy aspects, three important aspects are identification, nomenclature and classification. Is it clear? I think you might have been understood. Thank you.